So good night, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Conversation. And we're at episode 8, which is supposed to be our last night, but I have a little bonus in the bag. So, yeah, I'll tell you more about that, or you see more of that. But hey, tonight on Coaching Conversation, I'm excited to have a friend. I'm a travel buddy, and a friend, a coach, and all the good Jews tonight. Her name is Mellisha Carter-Linton, and she's an empowerment coach. And I'm excited to get into the conversation with her tonight. I know she has a lot of insights, can give you guys to help empower you and to become in and to level up and all of these good Jews. So yeah, let's get into it. So Mellisha, tell us a little about you and how you got started in the coaching world.
Okay, well, my name is Mellisha Carter-Linton, and I'm the author of the book From Bitterness to Betterness, Principles to Change Your Outlook on Life. And and I'm an empowerment coach, and I am an internal auditor in my day job, and I'm the mother of 2 beautiful children. How did I get started with coaching? Well, I started my journey with coaching through the birth of my book. So I would have written my book From Bitterness to Betterness. And during that process, I would have garnered some insight in addition to being trained by the Christian Coaches Alliance, and I've been certified as a life coach. Mm-hmm. So my journey started from my book.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And Mellisha, I am sure that we have all been through something when we get started, how we got started in life coaching. Because as for me, I never just started out wanting to be a coach. I didn't know what coaching was. I knew about counseling, but I didn't know what coaching was, And it's through, going to Crystal wanting to write a book. And she was like, she asked me some question and I thought I was healed, but unfortunately I wasn't. So, my journey started with her. She coaching me through. And through that breakthrough, I was coached into being a coach. I would have said this many times on the show, but, I was really coached into becoming a coach. And for me, it has been fulfilling. So like, can you tell me how does it help, to develop you as a better person, and how can it help to develop others becoming a better person also?
Well, as you had stated, my book journey started with me getting a coach, Coach Crystal Day, and it's through that book coaching process and also coaching me as an individual and to help me unearth my hidden talents and to help me grow through my issues that I was having. That's my coaching gift, birth. Was birth.
Yes. Yeah. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. But also too, how has it impacted, how has it helped you to become a better person, a better version of yourself? Because, we all have our flaws, we all have some myths that we think about ourselves. And I can say coaching has helped me to, become a better person. So how has it helped you becoming a better person?
Well, coaching has helped me to be more focused, and it has helped me to discover my purpose, why I'm here. And it has helped me to grow as a person because, like, prior to, you were just saying I should go live, but prior to writing my book and being coached, I would not normally be taking photos, much less be doing a live. So coaching has helped me to grow as a person, helped me to become more confident, and has helped me to unearth the gifts that are already within me. And yes, it keeps me going.
Beautiful. But what empowerment though? I mean, it could have been something else, but why empowerment?
Well, a lot of us don't believe that we have the strength within us. So if we are empowered to be confident in who we are, we can change our lives, find our purpose, and also change the life of others. But a lot of our persons, like myself, like I didn't feel I was good enough. I didn't feel I had what it takes. Success was for the other people. But if I know that I have the power within me, then I can do great things with the help of the Holy Spirit.
Beautiful, beautiful. So I guess we're sailing in the same boat because we didn't know that we have potential of doing great things. Yeah? Beautiful,
Right.
beautiful. But also too, Mellisha, how coaching, I mean, sometimes we need somebody to keep us accountable, right? So
Yes.
how do you help your clients to, hold them accountable in getting through, in doing the stuff that they say they were going to do? How do you get them to that place to know that, okay, then somebody is depending on me? And even when I don't feel like it, I show victory, Donna. And
Hi, Donna.
Erica, thanks for joining. So yeah, helping them
So,
to stay motivated and accountable. How do you help them do that?
well, so from our meeting, we would have identified what their goals are, what they need to be working on. So I would normally keep a record of it, and I'll make contact to say I would also need to have timelines because there's no point in having goals if they're not smart. So we must have timelines in which to achieve them. And also, persons might be tied down with multiple issues, so we'd have to work out a schedule of how at what point of day or time of day would you be able to work on these things because we have multifaceted lives.
Yeah.
So we have to schedule what needs to be done, and also we have to be mindful of that we should not only be doing busy work, but we should be doing purposeful work. So whatever you're
Mhm.
doing must be adding to your purpose why you're here and must be fulfilling as well. So to hold them accountable, we have timelines, and I'll keep records, and I'll do check-ins on the status.
Beautiful. So you see, you're empowered. You are really being empowered because, hey, sometimes we feel like, hey, we can't do it. We can't go on, it just get mundane. We're doing the same thing over and over. But we always have to go back to our why. And our coaches will help us to stay accountable and to remember our why. So our why will always be at the forefront of our mind. Yeah. This is why I'm doing
Right.
this. This is why I'm doing that. Beautiful, Mellisha. So also, I mean, sometimes it gets a bit, what should I say, overwhelmed. It really does sometimes, keep going and going and going and going. But when you don't feel like, other than your why, what other things you help them to, what other things you help them to discover as to why they need to stay focused and need to keep going? What do you do? What strategies do? You can share one.
Well, how do I keep them motivated and going? Well, other than the why, but um, you have to come back to if you stop working on what you're supposed to be working on, what would you be doing? Would you be
Mhm.
would you be doing anything substantial if you're not working on your goals? So that would be a question. If you're not doing something constructive or productive, you'll be just wasting away. And that's not why you were created. You were created for a purpose to do something.
Say that
And
loud.
your life and
Yes,
your
say
life
that louder.
your,
Yeah.
your life your life and the steps that you're gonna take to move forward is going to help a lot of persons as well because we're all connected. So each of us purpose is actually bigger than us as individuals
Yeah.
because somebody is depending on us somewhere that we probably don't know or probably will never meet.
Beautiful.
So to keep them going, remember that you're here for a purpose and your time is limited and it must be completed before you expire.
Beautiful. Yeah, here our time is limited and our task must be completed before the time expires. Wow. Powerful. Powerful, which is true. Which is true. So we always have to remain focused. know why we were
Right.
created, know our purpose, and also remember that someone is depending on us, right?
Yeah.
Someone is depending on us. And until we open up our mouths and go forth and do what we have to do, we never know whose lives are we saving or whose life can we save. Beautiful, Mellisha. Beautiful. So, Mellisha, I want to ask you, we're almost at the end. But I want to ask you though, you have those persons like me. Sometimes I'm sometimes skeptical, and I'm sure you sometimes be skeptical, wanting to take a step or whatever it may be. You have that person that may be watching who is thinking, I would like to try this coaching thing, but I am skeptical. Will it work? What results am I going to get? The questions are going to come. What advice do you have for persons like those or that person?
Well, it will only work if you are a partner with your coach. Because if you don't buy into your purpose and to what you're supposed to do, it won't work. So, but if you're committed to getting it done, it will work. So you can't stand on the sidelines and you have to be in the game for it to play. So I would say to that person, get in the game, get a coach, have your goals, and work with your coach in achieving them. Me, for myself, as an example, as I stated before, I would never have been on here doing a live or taking photos. So it was from that coaching experience, somebody there to help you to be accountable and just tough love, get it done.
Yeah,
Just
tough
get it
love.
done, right? Right, because sometimes we leave ourselves to ourselves, we'll not amount to much. So it's good to have that person to keep you accountable.
Yes, beautiful. I love that. That's gonna repeat. Come on now, get in the game. Get a coach. Yes, get a coach. We can't do it all by ourselves, people. We need
Right.
help. We need a accountability partner. Sometimes we ourselves as coaches, we're not feeling like we want to. Not every day we get a feeling in the, burst of energy, want to get this done, but we know that someone out there is dependent on us. So what we do, we show up anyhow. We bet on ourselves. This is why we're here today. Mellisha has written her book, From Bitterness to Betterness. And I am sure she has some points in there, From Bitterness to Betterness. You hear the word? The title? From Bitterness to Betterness. So she's coming from somewhere, right? So
Yeah.
she can empower you to become a better person because she has lived it, she has experienced it, right? So she has all the tips and tools that can help you to be better, to become better, to see the better version of yourselves. I love it, Mellisha. I love it. So before we go though, Mellisha, I would want you to tell our audience how they can find you, where they can reach out to work with you, and all of that good juice.
Okay. So I have my website. It's www.mellisha, MELLISHACARTRLINTON.com. It's Mellisha Carter-Linton.com. I'm on IG here, Mellisha Carter Writes. On Facebook, my Facebook page is Mellisha Carter Writes. And I'm on LinkedIn as Mellisha Carter-Linton. Yes. So
Beautiful,
you can reach me.
beautiful. So she's everywhere, people. She's everywhere. So go find her. You need some empowerment. Go and find Mellisha. You're just feeling like, okay, I'm just stuck in that bitter place. Go find Mellisha. She's a right person for you. She can help you to get past that bitterness. You're going to take some work. And I love to say, it's a journey. It's not easy. It's a process. And somewhere on down the line in that process, you're going to feel like, oh, I can't go anymore. But when you feel that way, just take a break. Pause for a
Yeah.
moment and pick yourself up and get back in the game, as she said before, right? We are accountable. We can hold you accountable. We'll hold your hands, but we're not going to hold it forever, still enough. But we'll hold your hands and help you to get to where you want to go. That's what we coaches are here to do. We want to see you win. We want you to experience the freedom of being fulfilled, right? I mean, there's so much greatness in all of us out here. You know, if sometimes somebody, you'll just bet on yourself. And if you find out that you can't do it alone, reach out to a coach. Get a coach. It's worth the investment. You know, we're coaches and we're still learning. We invest in ourselves. From time to time, we're at workshops, we're at seminars where we bet on ourselves. Even when we don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, we're still betting on us because we know there's something on the other side for us to reap, right? So we invest in ourselves even when we feel like we can't go on. So I implore you tonight, as Melissa said, get a coach. Get in the game. No more sitting on the sideline. Get in the game. Get in the game. No matter how challenging it may seem, get in the game. Right? That's the only way you'll reap. That's the only way, if you're not sure of what your purposes are, that's the only way you're going to see your purpose manifest in front of you. Get in the game. No more staying on the sideline. That's a word for somebody tonight. Get in the game. No more staying on the sideline. Get in the game. Right? So on that note, I thank you so much, Mellisha. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know it was an hectic day in traffic and all. So I want to say thank you for coming out tonight. Really appreciate it. And to our audience, as you heard, you can find her on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and our website is Mellisha Carter-Linton.com. Right. So you can reach out to her if you need some empowerment, if you just want somebody to talk to, if you just want to be in a different space, you know, a different frame of mind, feeling what it feels like to betting on yourself, you can reach out to her. So on that note, thank you all for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next week with a win. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.